Yo, what up and welcome. In this video, we're going to be modeling this simple project, doing the animations, doing the rendering, doing everything. So let's get fucking started. So what you're going to do is you're just going to get the reference images. So you can just right click here, save image to downloads, go into Blender, delete everything as usual, go to front view by pressing the tilde icon and going here to front, Shift A, image, reference or background. I'm gonna use reference. Gonna go to the downloads and get that fucking thing inside. Gonna save this, call it mellow. What I'm gonna be doing next is I'm gonna be moving my beautiful face, selecting this reference image, going here to the images, going to opacity and making it 0.5 just so we have opacity. It's that simple, bruv. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it up a bit so we can align it with the red line. Then I'm gonna ask you this simple question. What the fuck do you think is the correct primitive for this? Is it a cube? Is it a cylinder? Or is it a black monkey called Suzanne? Yep, it's a cylinder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my beautiful face again, press Shift A, go to mesh, go to cylinder, and I'm gonna scale it down, move it up, scale it down, scale it on the Z until we reach somewhere like here. I'm gonna open X-ray mode by pressing Alt Z, which by the way, for the Windows gay users, oftentimes this opens the G4 overlay, so I don't know how the fuck you fix this. Second thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be adding subdivision by using Control 3 or Command 3. It's gonna create this fucked up shape. So to fix it, go to edit modes, select these two faces, and delete these motherfuckers. Go back to front view. I'm gonna add a loop cut here by pressing Control R, selecting these, scaling it down, selecting these and moving them or scaling them like that, and moving them up a bit until they're aligning with the reference images. I'm also gonna scale these down again. So you see, it's still not quite matching, you know. That's because you need supporting loop cuts. So I'm gonna press Control R and push it up like that. You see now it's further refined. And scale these down again and add a loop cut here and scale it like that. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing the same thing for here. Gonna move it up, but there's not much to be done here. The curve is actually fake because of the perspective. So we're literally done with most of the model right now. Gonna go back here. I'm gonna select these and I'm gonna move them down, by the way, and I'm gonna add a new cylinder. Scaling it down, move it up, scale down, move up until it matches this. Okay, once the cylinder is added and we scaled it to position, we're gonna join these two objects and delete the phase going on here. Should have done this earlier. And we're gonna select this face, insert it, and insert it again, add a loop cut. Not here, but fucking X-ray mode. Well, here, shade auto smooth, go back to front view. What we could do is we're gonna fill these. Not like this, but selecting this edge and this edge, just pressing F. Select these two again. Select this edge, press F, then F, 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 F. F, pretty much, until it's done. Once it's done, it's gonna look somewhere like a dildo. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add a loop cut here and push it down like that, and push this like this. Fucking done with the model. Very simple. So, gonna fill this, insert it again, add the loop cut, shade auto smooth, we're done, delete this shit. Now let's move on to actually UV unwrapping this shit and also adding materials. So you're not gonna have access to the materials or the labels because it's my client, not yours, but I'll provide you with the download links so you can follow along. So I'm gonna press new, and I'm gonna go into base color, click on this shit, and move my beautiful face first. Go to image texture, then you're gonna press open. Now I got the labels. If we go to material preview, it's gonna look like an absolute catastrophe. Why? Because we didn't do any UV unwrapping. I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but just follow along. So, for the UV unwrapping, I'm gonna select these edges, right click, mark them as seam, go down here, add a loop cut here, right click, mark as seam, select this edge, and hold Control and match it until the top, like this. This ain't no fucking UV course. It's gonna get the job done. So, before I do anything, I'm gonna actually apply the transforms, especially the rotation and scale, and then I'm gonna select A, U, unwrap. Now if you go to the material preview, it's still gonna look fucked. That's why I need to go here to the UV editing. So with the UV editors, with the fucking UV editing, I'm gonna go here, press Z, go to material preview, and we need to fix this, and we also need to fix this. Really simple. I'm gonna select this face and press L, and we're gonna select all of this, scale this shit down, and put it in a place that looks white, so there's absolutely no labels going on here. Then I'm gonna go here and select all of these, and you may not have this problem, and you need to align all of these. So we're gonna first try an easier method. It may work, it may not work, which is gonna go here and keep corners, concaves, and concave for the UV smooth. And now you're gonna AU unwrap again. It didn't do shit. So what you know what that means is you're gonna select these and scale them down, move them here. You're gonna select these, and you're gonna have to do this manually. You're gonna select these edges, right click, and align auto. And then again select these also, align auto. Select these and align auto. Then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do the same thing for this. And before I align anything, I need to rotate this on the X by 90. So this is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna move this, scale this shit up, and put it like that. Now let's get back to aligning. Okay, once it's done, it's gonna look something like this. You see everything looks fucking great, because we're always the best. Just gonna move it up like that, and boom, we're done. So let's go back here to the materials. I'm gonna make this a bit more metallic. I wanna, this product in real life is not metallic, it's more of a plastic, but I wanna fucking make it metallic. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I'm gonna do? So once I make it metallic, I'm just gonna just select the model, press Ctrl C, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna select this project from the Pro Scene pack. You can check it out in the link in the description. Let me save this. And once it's open, I'm gonna select the perfume. Just hide it from here, do everything like that. We could just paste this shit. And I could also delete the vanilla flowers. So actually we could do it like this and like this. Fuck you. So if you go here to Z, rendered, since this is a pre-made scene, it already looks fucking sexy. So I'm gonna rotate this on the Z. I'm gonna go back to solid. I'm gonna rotate it like this. Shift D, rotate it like that. Go back to the Z, to the rendered. This is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna select this light, for example. Go here, and I wanna make this a different color. Let's say I wanna make it blue. Gonna make it blue like that. You see how fucking simple this is? Go check it out, link in the description. You get 4 scenes, worth of fucking money. So once everything is done, even the render settings are optimized. You can just make this GP compute like this, and everything is good. Just press render and render image. If you like this type of content, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the fucking scene packs, link in the description. See you in the next one.